New Mexico and the dry, flat plains of the western United States. Here, a patch of green through a sun-charred landscape marks the course of the Rio Grande. The irrigation of these waters has made this region an agricultural hub, producing walnuts, chili peppers and onions. It's harvest time for the latter, but the bulging bulbs sit unpicked in their furrowed fields. No one's here to collect them. Migrant workers are critical to US farmers at harvest time, but amid the COVID-19 pandemic, they simply aren't here in adequate numbers, and producers say that could lead to enormous losses, both in output and profit. One labour manager in Las Cruces, who preferred not to go on camera, nevertheless told us how bad the situation has gotten.
So usually there's about 100 people per crew, and right now we're down to about 40, maybe 30.
US agriculture depends on more than 1 million farm labourers annually, the majority of whom come from outside the country. Yet a slowdown in the seasonal visa process and worker fears of COVID-19 has left producers like Sergio Grajeda thinking the unthinkable.
If we can't get the labour, then the crops will just stay there. We won't be able to harvest. Of course, we hope that won't happen because it's a lot of money and work invested for us to just leave it there. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not looking good.
Yet with unemployment in the United States at record levels, farmers are hoping that struggling Americans might want to get their hands dirty. But Luis Munoz, who runs a Mexico City seasonal labour agency, thinks otherwise.
I don't believe that will happen, because historically the jobs done by Mexicans are precisely the jobs the United States citizens don't want. In my experience, they don't accept the difficulty of the work and end up quitting, as it's easier for them to fall back on unemployment benefits or social security payments offered to them by their government.
For these workers, so often invisible in US society, their absence could lead to food shortages as entire harvests are lost. And farmers here say now, more than ever, their vital role needs to be acknowledged. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Las Cruces.